Hey guys, and welcome back to Do Tell. I think I sound happier this time in the introduction.
You're like, hi.
Yeah. Anyway, today's gonna be a really, really fun and long episode.
Long.
It's gonna be fun though.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So,
So fun.
buckle your seatbelts. Get ready for the ride.
Yes. But we'll never leave you without our advice of the week or quote.
Well, yeah, it was advice, and now it's a quote, thanks to me.
Thanks to her. But we
Yes.
got them for you. They're ready and they're good.
Alrighty, honey. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
So, my quote is by the one and the only, the great Kali on Twitter. My quote says, breathe. It's just a bad day, not a bad life.
I mean, it's not wrong. That's all I have to say. It's not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, like, we all have bad days, but, like, it's not a bad life. Like, as soon as that day's over, it's a new day, Like, I always think, like, oh my God, it's such a bad day. Like, I can't wait for tomorrow, We always think that.
Yeah.
And then, like, the next day, sometimes it, like, rolls over, and then that's the bad day, too. And you're like, oh.
Exactly. Honestly, it reminds me of this one. I don't know if you remember, but do you remember the movie I told you about that I said you need to watch with me? The Bollywood movie.
Oh, yeah.
So the movie is Zindagi Na Milega Dobara, which means you won't get to live life again. You only have one chance at life, so live it the way you want to. Right?
Yeah.
And
true though, it's very true.
Yes, and oh my God, the movie is literally the best movie. But in one of the scenes, they go like scuba diving and stuff, and one of the guys is like super scared and stuff, but he still ends up going. And when he comes back out, he starts like crying because it was so like life changing.
Oh wow!
And then like after he comes out and they're having dinner, and he was like, you know what? I think I found the secret to life. And then his friends are like, yeah, what is it? Tell us, And then he goes, you just need to breathe. You need to saas leo. That's what he says.
Ooh, that's cool. Like, we always think about, like, it's gonna be, like, just this life, and then, that's it. And so, like, live life to the fullest, basically, is, like, what he's saying. Like, don't dread on the bad days, because, like, that bad day is gonna take out, like, from your entire life. Oh, it could have been a good day. It really could have. Just, like, boost your, like, energy. And, like, Sanjana did, like, this morning. All right, honey.
Okay, I think our quotes are, like, interlinked, so I like that part. Basically, I don't know who this quote is by, because it says unknown.
Okay.
Anyway, it says, when thinking about life, remember this. No amount of guilt can change the past, and no amount of anxiety can change the future.
Yes. I love her quotes kind of like combined in some good way. And we did not.
Yeah. But don't dwell on the past, guys. You're just going to end. Why would you stay in the past if you hate it so much? Doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. The past is the past.
Exactly.
Move on.
Exactly. Basically. And I know, like, anxiety is a real thing and stuff, but just, you can't control what happens in the future. You just have to trust yourself. You have to trust that you're going to do good. You have to trust that you're going to make good decisions and stuff, and just go through life.
Yeah. Get new experiences out there. Like, move on. Don't dread on the past, because it's
live in the moment. Live in the moment.
I'm so excited. Yeah. Okay. Now, we are going to go straight forward. We are going to be doing 73 questions, Vogue edition.
Yes.
I know, right?
I mean, I think... Wait, I think it was 2 episodes ago we did the whole Vogue thing, so check that out if you haven't.
Yes, please, guys. All right, honey. I will start with a question. We're going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, I am so intrigued because, like, guys, we don't know. So we picked, like, 31 questions that me and her have picked, and we don't even know what they are. And then 10 of the questions are basically, like, just for us, like, specifically.
Like a friendship.
And then we have... Yeah. And then 1 is an audience question. So, well, let's get started because it's going to be a bit, you know? Alrighty, honey.
I'm scared.
Okay. Okay. When do you think the right age is to get married?
I don't think there's like a right age per
Mm-hmm.
se. It's whenever you want to get married, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing that's important is that you don't make that decision like out of nowhere, because it's just not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
It's
True.
not. It's not gonna work. I feel like, you know, you should not be
Yeah,
dating,
yeah.
or you meet a guy and like you guys get married the next day. That no.
It doesn't happen like that in real life unless you're like from Shameless and you do it like right then
You'll end
and
up with a lot of divorces then.
there. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
So,
you do.
but if you guys like, if someone wants to get married at like when they're, I don't know, 70, get married. If you want to get married when you're 20, get
Yeah,
married. If you want to get married when you're 30, get married.
yeah, like whatever age I think is fine. Now there are some people that I think like got married a little
Oh
too
yeah.
young. I mean, you do you, but like personally for me, like I just think that you should live life and then like settle
Mhm.
down when you're ready, you know? There's not like a
Exactly.
specific
Like for
age.
I say that, but for myself is I do not want to be married too early. Maybe like I don't
No.
know, 26, 27. Yeah.
Yeah, who knows? We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see when it
It's not like when I turn 25 I'm going to be looking for people that are going to marry me. It's
comes.
just like
Tinder dates. Come on, who wants
yeah,
to be
you
a
know,
man?
it's just going to it's just something that happens and you just let it happen. Live in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Ready.
okay, ready?
I'm so curious.
How would you just
Oh boy. She said
yeah.
that these are
Well, they're
deep.
not too I spaced them out pretty well. So, okay.
Okay, I'm curious because I don't know how to answer some, I think. And I
Yeah,
haven't even heard them.
I think I
Okay,
might
go ahead.
I think you might not you might have to think about some of them.
Okay,
All right.
let's get
Here's my first
going.
question for you. How would you describe yourself in one word?
I think I would describe myself as like a fun person. Like, just fun. Like, I think that describes me pretty well because, like, I am not a boring person. Like, I don't want to sit around
Mhm.
all day. I kind of just, like, I want to experience
Yeah.
life, you know? So I think I would just go with the word fun, honestly.
I think
That's
that
simple.
works. You're laid back too.
Yes, laid back would be another word if
Yeah.
I could choose another word. Question two on my part. If you're in a
Hmm.
bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone to cheer you up?
It really depends. Or actually, most of the time, I need like, I don't know, maybe a few minutes by myself. And then someone
Mm-hmm.
else has to come and talk to me about it. But like, if it's something that's like
Mm-hmm.
really bothering me, or like something that no one knows about, nah, I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think about 80%, 70% of the
Yeah.
time I'm alone. But like with you, like I'll tell you my problems if I
Yeah,
feel like it,
exactly.
you know?
I mean, I don't know
It
everything that goes
depends
on
on
in
the
your head all
situation.
the time, but like you tell me stuff, you know.
Oh no.
And I don't we don't
Mm-hmm.
pry, you know. If you don't want to talk about it, don't have to.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
don't. Yeah,
I
exactly.
think the fact that
Okay.
we have this whole understanding where it's like, okay, if I need to talk to someone, I know you're there, and you can be like, if I need to talk to someone, I know Sanjana's there, you know. Okay.
Ooh,
This is a
I'm
pretty
so
good question.
intrigued.
What is something that made you
Okay.
smile today?
Today, well, I just woke up. My dogs, I
Yes.
will say. Um, because they're adorable, and also like my mom, because she made us breakfast
Ooh,
this morning. It was a bacon, egg, and cheese
that sounds really
sandwich.
good.
Mm,
Yeah.
it was delicious. If you could move anywhere else but New Jersey, where would it be and why?
I think you already know the answer to this.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere
Go
in
ahead.
anywhere in the country or anywhere in the earth.
Anywhere, anywhere,
Anywhere.
anywhere on earth.
Ooh, probably Italy.
Yeah, yeah, that's my
I don't know.
girl.
They're like culture. It's just a nice vibe, and I really like pasta. So
Ooh, I love some good pasta. It's so much
it
better over
is,
there.
and they're
I
built
heard.
like their houses and stuff. Oh, they're so pretty, so
So
beautiful.
beautiful.
But honestly, if I were to build a
Hmm.
house, I would have like I would okay. So the way olden house like olden days, you know, in India and stuff, the way the houses were built, they were so pretty and they were humongous. My grandma, she has like
Yeah,
a they have like a humongous house. Yeah, and in the middle of the
really.
house, there's just one room that has no ceiling.
Well, it's one of those bougie houses.
Yes.
I.
I want a house like that with like more of a modern touch.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I got
Ooh,
you.
okay. This one you also have to think about.
Oh,
If you were
hmm.
writing an autobiography about yourself, what would you title
Oh God. um, woman, you gotta like question me
it?
like this. These are deep questions. Such a crazy life. I don't know. I guess
Oh,
that
I like that.
because like it's all over the
Yeah.
place.
It could be all over
Yeah,
the place. That could be your title. Mm-hmm.
yeah, or that. Yeah. Have you met any 2020 New Year's resolutions yet?
Is it bad that I didn't make any resolutions?
Oh
I
my
don't make
gosh,
them at New
guys.
Year's. Like, while I'm going through, while I'm going through time, I'm like, okay, I want to do this. But I think I definitely met some that I made later on in the year. Like I was like, you know what, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go like run every day or like work out at least every day. And I have been running
Mm-hmm.
every day,
Yeah.
as you know, in
Ooh.
the sun,
Good,
which
good.
gets me really, really tan and my skin gets rough, but I'm still doing it.
Good for you, girl.
Thank
Good for
you.
you.
Thank you. Also, started taking care of my skin and hair a lot, which was also a resolution that I made.
Good.
My skin, you can tell,
Good.
has been through a lot of change.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That means a lot. All right. Oh, okay. This one's really deep, but it's okay.
Oh boy.
What insecurity of yours holds you back the most?
Honestly, I don't want to be like selfish or anything, but like I don't really focus on my
Mm-hmm.
insecurities, you know? Like I don't let my insecurities hold me back. Like honestly, if I'm thinking about it, like I don't really have any. Like I'm not being like, I love myself, look at me kind of thing, But like I mean, you look at me, but like I don't really do that like some people would. I honestly I don't really do that.
You don't have any insecurity. Like, it doesn't have to be about your looks. It could be about, you know,
Mm-mm.
nothing.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mm-mm. Okay, honey. I know you're gonna love this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Okay. Do you Do you have a dream job?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. What? Yeah. Okay, so my dream job is basically I'll be creative director at Vogue, okay? And I'll be walking around in
Uh-huh.
New York
Uh-huh.
City or Paris with my bougie outfits and I'll be,
Or Milan.
oh, or
Mm.
Milan. God, okay. And, I'll be walking my outfits to my bougie apartment. It's a penthouse. So this is my dream life, basically.
I see, I see. She's living that very classy
I
life.
mean, you said I was
Ooh,
super
okay.
classy, so I gotta live up to that.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay. This is a pretty light question. What's been keeping
I
you?
like
Yeah.
that.
What's been keeping you sane lately?
That's a good question.
It better be the podcast.
I don't know.
I
What?
said it better be the podcast.
Uh, the podcast. Of course. Talking to my bestie.
No, but really, what keeps you sane?
Well, yeah, the podcast, but like, I guess just like going out, trying to go outside and do some things like rather it's playing with my dogs or trying to go to like a little coffee shop or something, walk around, do literally anything that I could outside of the house.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes. Oh my god. Going outside has been such like a relief nowadays because I honestly feel like I'm stuck inside and I can't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. Number
Mm-hmm.
6, hun. When should you start dating?
Okay. Well, if you listen to other episodes, I have a very strong opinion against dating in college. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
high school. So I think college is a
Yeah.
good time because you're finding yourself,
Uh-huh.
you're experimenting, you're doing a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I think college is a good time. I just don't think high school is a good time
Yeah.
because, first of all,
Mm.
I don't get what you would do. What would you do? Take your mom and take his mom and
No.
go to the movies together? Like, no, that feels like a siblings thing. I'm not trying to be
So
your
weird.
sister.
Yeah.
So, and also,
Exactly.
no one is mature enough to deal with anything in high school, okay? Like, We all break down at least once a day because we looked at a mango that was too beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean,
Uh-huh.
I don't think
Um,
we're mature enough.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think that high school boys are very much mature enough. They're kind of a little bit,
Yeah.
stupid when it comes to some things. Like, are you seriously going to text a girl and just say hi? Like, no, don't do that. Like, be like, how's your quarantine going? Or like, whatever. Like, hi? No,
Oh
honey.
my gosh.
No. Mm-mm.
Also, like, boys just mature slower than girls, so it makes sense.
Exactly. Like, why do you think we would have this podcast by now and talking about this stuff? Like, we're mature.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is. I think you'd like this question. I don't know if you would have like a answer in your head, but I think you'd like it. Who is your style icon?
Okay. Yes, Sonny. I love this. I have so many. First off, oh my, Tyra Banks is a number one. I have to say.
Yes.
Yes. Anna Wintour, no, she's not there. I'll say Alessandra Ambrosio is a good one. Josephine Stryver. So many. Oh
Pick
my
your top
god.
three.
I mean, I think I did say
Yeah,
three,
you said
right?
three. Those are your top three.
Okay, then those are my
All
top
right.
three at the moment. At the moment.
Oh, but I knew you would love this question. Okay.
Alrighty, number 7. What was the last book you read?
The last book I read was Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin.
Oh,
It was
okay.
for school, but it was a good book. I recommend. So it's a really good book. I think you'd like it. You should definitely read it. All right. Number 7 for you. Do you think you embody your zodiac sign to the T?
Yes, I do. I really do. Because, like, first off, it says that I should live by the beach. And yes, that is correct. I really should because I'm happier there. And, like, every single thing, like, there was this one thing that I saw, I think it might have been on Pinterest or something, but it said, like, what your zodiac sign says about you, like, when you're in the bar or something. And it was to the T. It was to the T. And it was like, I don't even remember. It was probably like, gets like so drunk and does like random funny things or something.
Yes.
Like that.
Oh my
That's
god.
funny.
I also think I think like you would definitely be the most extreme Pisces ever. I also think I would be the most extreme Leo ever.
Yeah, I feel like we are like the representatives of
Yeah.
those.
Oh my god. Oh.
My next question relates to that.
Okay.
Last question. Number 8. Do you believe in astrological signs?
I don't believe that they decide what happens with you in life. Like I was watching Indian matchmaking, you know, and then the guy, the astrologer, was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, the Venus planet or whatnot is driving your bus, so you'll just have bad luck for 17 years." And I was like, "What? So you're telling me
That woman.
I was brought to Earth just so I have no control over my life? Yeah, no, thank you. Next, you know." But I really love reading about it.
Yeah.
Like I love reading about like my sign and like the
It's very
signs of
true.
people that I know. Be like, oh my god, that is so loud. That is so me. I love doing that.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I
Agree.
completely believe in it.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got you.
Who in your life can you be most vulnerable with?
My mom and my dog.
I tell my dog
Definitely
all the things, like all the tea, all the tea.
I'll like hold him and be like, "You don't understand."
I also have a bad habit of like not telling anyone anything though. So I think I'm most vulnerable with myself for sure. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, I feel like we're all so vulnerable to ourselves. Okay. What has been your happiest moment this year?
The happiest moment this year. Honestly, I think starting the podcast.
Aww.
Because when I first started it, there was a lot of, stuff surrounding it. Like, I had so many questions. I thought people had questions and people didn't want me to do it. And there was so much of that. And I came past it and we did it. And now, like, people are proud and I'm proud. And also, the podcast gave me a lot of experience in a lot of different things. And it definitely opened opportunities for me. Like, if you don't know, well, I told you, but I am the director of social media for this organization now. I
Yes, you
know.
are. Yes, you are. Woo!
And
Go
yeah,
Paul.
so like they looked at our podcast and everything. They were like, "Oh my god, you should definitely like, be this director of social media. I think you're doing great." Blah blah. And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you." And we're both social media people, so I
Mhm.
absolutely love doing it. I already made a plan and everything. We have a meeting tomorrow.
Ooh, she's a
Woo!
businesswoman.
Yes. Oh my
Ready.
god. But yeah, I think it just brought a lot of things into my life, and that made me happy, and so that's where it all started.
That's so great.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm on a talk show.
I know. We are.
Okay. What topic do you think shouldn't be taboo?
Well, I think that there's a
For
lot
sure.
of topics, but like the one that I can only think off the top of my head right now is about like the LGBTQ plus community. I feel like people talk about it like all the time, which is a good thing, like in a
Mm-hmm.
good way. But like then other people are like, "Oh my gosh, why are you talking about
Mm-hmm.
like that? Like that's disgusting or rude, whatever." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Like this is the life you live in. Like
Exactly.
grow up."
Exactly.
Okay, okay. First impression of me.
um.
Hey, hey,
Okay.
hey. Oh boy, I'm so
I
curious.
thought you were gonna be stuck up rich girl. So I thought you were gonna be a real brat, like a real brat.
Oh my
And then you started, and then like you
gosh.
spoke, and I was like, oh my god, she's so nice. See, I don't I don't judge people by how they look, but obviously I'll have a little expectation.
Oh my gosh. I never thought that. I never knew that.
I don't want this to be one of my questions, but what was yours?
I thought you were very shy.
Yeah, I'm not bad.
I just, I know, but you're not. That's all I thought. Like, honestly, like, it was a long, 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 long time ago.
Also, I was
But,
new,
like, honestly,
so.
the only thing I could think of.
Do you think some lives are more valuable than others?
I think that every life is equal no matter what. Like, I know, like, especially with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, I know that, like, Black Lives Matter, of course, they really do. But, like, I don't want to be a Karen about this because Karens say this thing and people take it so wrong. But, like, every life matters, you know?
Yeah, I think.
But, like, we're not going to get into that whole topic, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
I think the
Right?
question is not in a political thing. It's more like if you had to, if you, okay, it's more like, let's say you had to, the whole moral dilemma problem where it's like, okay, you're driving a train and you get to control when it stops and doesn't stop, and you're on this train track. There's two different train tracks. You can turn to one of them, kill one person, or you can turn to the other and kill 10 people.
Damn,
You know,
woman.
a lot of
Dang.
people would say kill.
I don't want to kill
Yeah, but like
anybody.
if you had to, a lot of people would pick the one person, right? And
But I don't want to pick either.
and then the problem changes.
Can I just slide off the
No, you
train
can't.
tracks and just not
Then
hit
you would go into the
anybody?
city and kill hundreds of people.
No, 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 no. We're in the middle of nowhere.
But honestly, this question intrigues
I
me
didn't kill
so
anybody.
much because the point of the question is that it really, really depends. Because if that one person was your mom, you would go for the 10 people. You know what I mean? Yeah.
True, though.
So, or
True.
if like that 10 people were someone in your family, you would go for that one person. And it constantly keeps
No,
changing.
but then I feel bad.
Yes, you'd feel bad, but if you have to make a
Sanjana.
decision at that point, you would just switch. That's what I mean. That was not a political question.
How do you define art?
Oh, okay. I think art is literally everything in the world. Okay? Everything is art. You are a piece of art. I'm a piece of art. The jar that's sitting on my desk is a piece of art.
Thank you.
It's whatever you decide is art for you, that's art. But in my opinion, everything is art, as I said. And a lot of people say
Yeah.
cooking is an art. I'm just like, it's art. Have you seen her plating before? Her
Yeah.
plating is really nice. It's art.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Art is
art
life.
is life.
If you don't like art, then you don't like
Exactly.
life.
Beautiful.
It's that simple. Yeah.
What is something that you hate to ask for but love to receive?
Honestly, let's see. I hate asking for things because like I feel so greedy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to ask, okay, I guess like if okay, my family, like I don't mind telling them to get me stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it was a friend, I feel like rude. Like if it was like a present for me, I'd be like, you have to get me this one, like this and that. Like I feel so greedy, but like once I get it, I feel like, oh my
Yeah,
god, look at
yeah.
me, I got an Apple Watch. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't like being greedy, but like if I have to, like that's the way it goes. Okay, morning or night person,
Definitely night.
or both? Okay, night.
Night, everything
I'm
happens
not a
at
morning
night.
person. I wish I was.
Night
True.
is fun. Morning is like responsibility. Night is like,
Mm-hmm.
I can do whatever I want. Come at me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. What is something that you had to unlearn?
I don't know. Like I barely unlearn things. Like I more learn them. But I mean, whenever I was a kid, like I used to like pick up my cuticles, but like I don't really do that anymore. But like I guess that's the only thing. But like I feel like everybody did that when they were little,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I think, well, based on
But I
our
don't know.
conversations, I think we both had to like unlearn, or like we don't trust people as fast as we used to. So we had to unlearn that, for me at least.
Yeah. 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 That's a better one.
Okay.
Okay. Has quarantine changed your thoughts on anything?
My thoughts on anything? Um, no,
Mm-hmm.
like my opinions still stand the same about, everything that's going on right now. But
Okay.
I think it changed my view of like life.
Okay.
In a
Yeah.
way where it's like, I used to believe, okay, if you don't have good grades, you fail. If you don't get a good SAT score, you fail. If you don't do this, you fail. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we all kind of let these numbers and letters kind of define us. And that's not what life is about. It's not. And that
Mm-hmm.
is something that
No.
I learned, you just really have to live life, and it's important to live on your own
Yeah.
terms, because how long can you live on other people's terms before you break?
Yeah. Not very long.
That's what I learned. Also, I credit that Bollywood movie for teaching me all of this, because I watched it a million times during quarantine. And AP Lang, because it taught me how to analyze the movie. Okay. Oh, I
It's
think
your
you'll like this one. What's your favorite genre to read?
um, my favorite genre. Honestly, I don't really like reading like scripted ones. Like, how it would be like a crime or a drama, like something that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
I like to read more of like actual, like real things that teach me something
Mm-hmm.
that, like, straight up, whether it's like a personal story, like from like somebody, or rather it's just teaching me how to meditate or something. Like, I'm more about like the learning books and all of that.
You're more of a
Kinda.
nonfiction reader.
Yeah, kinda.
No, I read a lot of fiction.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't stick to me as well. Like, I prefer like reading nonfiction. Would you
Mm-hmm.
consider being in a sorority? I don't know the answer.
Um, I don't know the answer either. Uh, I don't think so, because I don't know, but I don't see myself. I can't imagine myself being in a sorority.
I can so see you in a sorority somehow.
Really?
I don't know. I just can't. I really can.
What keeps you up at night?
Honestly, the thoughts of the day. I'm like overthinking things at night sometimes, not all the time. But like if something like little things, like if I was meeting with somebody like that day or like had coffee or something, I would like, I'd like overthink every single little detail. I'd be like, did I do that right? Did I sit correctly? Like kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like those like little things I overthink about a lot.
Do you ever like remember something that you did like weeks or months or years ago, and you're like, why did I do that?
Oh, I guess, okay, so I got really mad once in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in middle school, but I forgot a textbook at school and I just cried over it.
No, you're kidding.
I was like, what? I'm not kidding.
How do
I
I
was
not
that
remember
student.
this?
I was like, oh my god, I left my textbook at school. I can't do my homework.
We used our textbooks a lot back then. Now I don't even touch them
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah.
Barely, yeah.
Okay.
Coffee or tea?
Am I artsy? So. Oh.
No. Coffee or
Coffee
tea?
or tea? Oh, okay. I was like, do you already ask our All right,
Woman.
coffee or
Woman.
tea? Let's see. I used to be a coffee person, but now I'm a tea person because coffee. So I started drinking tea a couple months ago, and I've just gotten kind of addicted because it is so much lighter than coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Coffee is so like heavy. It's like if you drink a cup of coffee, you won't have to eat anything for like that meal, you know. But tea's like light and it's like chill, and I like tea better now.
It's so chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some tea this morning that chilled me down. That's why I'm so like, this morning.
Okay. What is the best compliment you've ever gotten?
The best? I got a couple compliments from people. Oh, not a couple, but like some people. Oh, okay. No, this one's very memorable.
Okay.
This one girl, I don't remember who it is, but like we must have been like sitting next to each other or something, and she like looked over at me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" You know? And she looked at me in the eyes, and I was like, still like, "What are you doing?" You know? And she's like, "Your eyes are so beautiful." And I was like, oh, "Thank you." I was like, I did not expect that. Like the little things. I was like,
I know.
"Oh, woman."
I think it's sweeter when people compliment things that you can't change. Like if someone compliments your outfit, you can change your style, you know. So it's like, oh, thank you. But if someone compliments, I don't know, your skin, your eyes, or something, you can't change that. So it's like, oh my god, thank you.
Do you think the image you have of yourself matches the image people see you as?
No. In your opinion, what's the difference between living and existing?
Okay. I like that question. Okay. Existing is like just being here, right? And living is like, of course, your life, but like you're actually doing things that, like, for instance, like skydiving or like going and visiting the whole dang world, like experiencing your life. Existing is like you're just here. Like, I'm not saying you're doing anything, but like you're just here, you know? That's what I think
true.
about.
I mean, existing is kind of like you're living for other people, and living is you're living for yourself. Dang. Okay. All right.
What's your current mood?
Okay. Right now, I feel pretty happy. A little tired, not gonna lie. That's where I am right now. Okay. Would you ever take back someone who cheated?
Honestly, probably
Good.
not. That's just me. I think that some people would take others back just because they're just more generous than I am. But like, honestly, you cheat, I'm done. Yeah. You asked me this before, but what insecurity holds you back the most?
It's not more of an insecurity, but my fear of failure definitely holds me back from a lot of things that I want to do. I have this constant feeling that, like, what if I join, or what if I do it and I don't do well enough and I disappoint everyone around me, you know? Gotcha. But I think I'm slowly learning that I shouldn't care if I disappoint other people. If it brings me happiness, then I should do it. You know, here's to living, not just existing. But yeah. What kind of parent do you think you'll be?
I think I'll be such an amazing parent. Like, I'll be like understanding. I feel like I'll be like the understandable parent, you know? Like, if like we've been experiencing a lot of things in the past that like we wouldn't experience if it weren't for like everything. But like I feel like we especially will be more educated than some would have been at that age.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we would be more understanding about things. Like, for instance, if my son said that he thinks he's gay,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so open to that. I'd be like, okay,
So throw him a
that's
party.
okay. You know, like, that's you. Yeah. Throw him a party, make him cake or whatever. Like, that is me. Like, I'd be like, that's completely okay, you know? Like, there's nothing to stress about. Like, what
Yeah,
are you, like, so supportive? You know?
honestly, I feel like our generation is definitely way better at that. You know, handling all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the other generation.
Yes. Are you a good listener or teller?
A bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely leaning more towards teller, probably. Do you believe in second chances?
Depends on the situation, I think.
Yeah.
But most likely, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What lesson took you the longest to unlearn? Same question as the last.
I probably have to learn to not overthink.
Yes.
Yeah. Still working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We always are.
What is your most used emoji?
The laughing face, definitely. I always use that 24/7.
I know. I use it for everything. So do you.
Yes, yes. What has been keeping you sane lately?
What has okay? Reading. Recently, reading.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And music.
I need to do that.
Yeah. What is your greatest fear and why?
Honestly, like, I don't fear about a lot of things.
Do you believe in luck or fate? Do you believe like luck or fate exists, or do you think that's not a thing?
Oh, I think it's a thing. Okay. For sure. I feel like both are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it just depends on the situation, you know? It just depends.
All right.
What have you tolerated in the past that you can no longer have space for?
I think we say this a lot, but toxic people. I don't have effort. I don't have time. I don't have anything to give you.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Yes.
What is something that you would tell your younger self?
Honestly, I think my younger age, like, I really, 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 really wanted to just grow up and, like, be able to, like, go drive and, you know, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I think that I would tell my younger self to, like, you know, have fun, play with your toys, play with your Barbies until you can't, you know?
Yeah.
Like, when, like, in that age, like, you know, like, we didn't really have anybody, like, judging us.
Right.
Or, like, we knew. So, like, enjoy the not judging phase, you know, and not anything like that.
That's some good advice.
Because it sucks. What was something that brought a smile to your face this week?
I was gonna say my birthday, but then like the entire day was just beautiful. I loved it. Even though we didn't have a party or go out somewhere, we got food. We just like drove around. It was so cute. It was so adorable. So adorable. I loved it. What would you never want to change about yourself?
Everything.
Good attitude.
I would never want to change my hair. Never.
Good.
Because it is authentic and beautiful. Because everybody could literally pay millions of dollars to get this bad boy. But no, I'm not going to change it. Personality-wise, I would, honestly, if I got rid of this, like, I literally wouldn't even be who I am. But, like, I'm, like, a funny person. Like, I have a huge, like, personality. Like, I have a fun, like, sarcastic personality.
You do?
But it's, like, not, like, offensive.
Yeah.
So, like, if I got rid of that, honestly, like, I would not be who I am, you know? I wouldn't change that. What have you learned the most about trust?
Okay. I think this is a good question. Trust is hard to come, but easy to go.
That hit deep.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
That's a good one. I don't like when people eat with their mouth open.
Oh my god, yes. I hate that too.
Island or city girl?
City.
I'm an island, hon.
That's what makes us like work, because you can come to the city whenever you want. I can come to the island whenever I want. If we're both city,
True.
We both have to pay so much to go to different places. But you have an island, I have city. You know, we visit each other for free. What do you need to stop apologizing for?
I just need to stop saying sorry to things.
Yeah, I feel like we both say sorry a lot.
Yeah, like, not really like a specific thing. I just need to stop saying I'm sorry to things. Because, like, I'm not really sorry. Lengthy, heartfelt texts or soft and sweet?
Soft and sweet. Because I feel like if it's
Okay.
I mean, I would also like a lengthy, heartfelt text once in a while. But if it's all the time, I feel
Yeah.
obligated to send you one back.
Yeah, back.
Yeah, and I don't
And
want
if
to be
I'm
typing
not like
paragraphs
somewhere
every
where I can
day.
take my time.
Yeah. Would you rather be the most popular kid or the smartest kid in school?
The smartest kid.
Yes. Yes.
Period.
Period.
Period. What's the funniest thing you've seen during
Oh
quarantine?
my god. Okay, you guys need to watch the show New Girl. I literally die every time I watch it from laughter. It is so good. I'm just thinking about it. I'm dying from laughter.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Oh my god. You really need to watch it. You would definitely like it. Just wait until you meet
Okay.
Sam. What do you need to hear right now?
Aww. I love that. Okay, okay. I need to hear some motivation on how to be positive.
Catch me sending you a bunch
Like,
of things today.
start singing a song off the top of your head. Anything that
Oh,
just pops in your head.
That's been stuck ever since like some episode we were singing it, right? Do you think humans are better at creation or destruction?
I think creation.
Yes.
Tell me the best moment you've had this year.
I honestly loved study hall. This like when school wasn't shut down, we would have the most crazy. We would talk about so many things. It would be like deep talks, funny talks. I loved it.
Huh.
It was more of moments,
Oh.
but I loved study hall. It was amazing. Do you have any superstitions?
I every single time that like me and you talk about something and we're like, let's not jinx it, we always like, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Like all the time. And I'm like gonna stick to it too because like I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't.
Exactly. I'm not taking my chances.
A TV show you'd love to be in.
New Girl. Do you like who you are right now?
Yeah.
Yay, that's good.
Describe your best friend in 3 words.
Laid back. Let's see. Spontaneous. And caring.
That's so sweet.
All right. So we're going into the 10 questions that are for us. How long have you guys been friends? 7 years.
Oh my god.
Seems like such a big number.
7 years? Why do you think we met? It was just fate.
Just saying.
It just fate. We came together. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I don't know why we met, but I'm glad we met. What is your favorite memory together? My favorite memory is our talks outside on your deck with our blankets and some tea or something. Or hot cocoa, was it? Yeah.
aww. Aww. That's so sweet. Girl, like, I love that too. It's like the one that I can remember. Is like whenever we were at my house and we had like a sleepover and then the next day you'd be like, I wish I didn't have to leave, and then I'm like, well, don't leave, ask if you could stay another night. And then you would stay another night.
Did you ever regret meeting each other? No.
What is your spirit animal? Mine's a wolf, and I agree.
Can I just go with a lion because I'm a Leo? Fierce.
Sure.
Confident. Yes,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the lion.
Would y'all cover up a murder for each other?
For sure, no doubt.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We also talked about how
You.
I'd be the person that accidentally killed the person, and she'd be the person that are called to help me move the body.
Yeah. And then it's that simple, guys. Yeah. We're not gonna spill our details on how we kill people.
Yeah, let's keep it at that and move on.
Move on. Do y'all think life is fair?
No. Yeah, I don't think it's fair, but I think that's the beauty of it.
True. Oh, girl, yeah.
Okay. What's something weird you have done together?
Please tell them. You can tell it better.
So basically, when we were in middle school, we made this list, okay? And it was a list of, like, celebrities that would hang out with us. And it was so weird because basically the list is like interchangeable. So we'd have if you had 4 people, 2 of them would stay at my house, 2 of them would stay at her house, and end of the month we would switch. It was so weird. Oh my god. It was hilarious, but it was really weird.
Who has zero filter when it comes to saying things? You.
Me. I can't even deny it. It's me.
End of question.
Oh my god. So,
My
this is
bad.
the last question, you guys. And this was picked from the audience questions that we had on our stories. What secret conspiracy would you like to start?
That Kardashian butts are genetic.
Ooh, I actually did not think about this at all. I would like to start a conspiracy theory that the Statue of Liberty is actually a hologram.
That's funny. Oh my. That'd be funny to me. All right, y'all. Now we've come to another sad ending. We know it's so sad
We're
that
crying.
our ending. Yeah, we're crying. But if you guys have listened this far, congrats to you. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the pod and listen anywhere you find your podcast, guys. Trust us. It's anywhere. Anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys have not already, please follow us on our Instagram and Twitter at DoTellOfficial. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that fun jazz. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.